Hello and welcome to the Kindergarten Speakers Series at the Children's Museum of Richmond. These series are intended to provide support to parents, caregivers, and their children with practical advice in their transition to kindergarten. And to help us do that, we are joined by Dr. Bergen Nelson. Dr. Nelson is a general pediatrician at the Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU. Here we are with Bergen Nelson, a pediatrician. I'm gonna let Bergen to introduce herself. I'm so glad you're here with us, helping with this amazing project. Hi, Bergen. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Bergen Nelson. I'm a pediatrician at the Children's Hospital of Richmond at Virginia Commonwealth University, and I really love thinking about kindergarten readiness. My kids are in elementary school. They're right now in 2nd and 4th grade, going to be in 3rd and 5th grade this year. And I remember the time when they started kindergarten. It was so exciting. I still remember those happy tears and a little bit of anxiety I felt sending them off on the bus the first time. But it's a really exciting time, and I'm so excited to be here talking with you.
Thank you, thank you. So Bergen is an expert and a parent. So that's great. So, okay, let's talk about what are the milestones, the typical milestones or skills that parents can look to see if their children are ready for kindergarten.
Yeah, so I think a lot of us as parents think that our child has to have certain academic milestones, like being able to read and write before they even get to kindergarten, and that's really not true. Kids have to have some basic developmental milestones, so it's great if they can speak in sentences and be completely understood by an adult or a stranger. It's good for them to be able to regulate their emotions and their behavior, be able to get along with other kids. It's good for them to have some general fine motor and gross motor skills, but just that general development is really what they need. And so all the things we talk about in terms of the basics of development, talking, reading together, playing, those are more important than being able to read or write. Reading and writing is really what they focus on when they are in kindergarten.
I love that you're saying that because that's what children go to school for.
Yeah.
So I think parents shouldn't feel so anxious about, it feels overwhelming already to think, I have to prepare my child for kindergarten and all of these things. And the preparation could be very organic, right?
Yeah.
Like you were saying, like reading and playing with your child, and by doing all of that, you are preparing your child for kindergarten and bonding at the same time.
That's right.
So Bergen, tell us, what is the best way for parents to establish healthy routines and so to create predictability, and how long in advance do we need to do that? What would be helpful?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I know in the summertime sometimes our school routines are a little bit off. We get to a little bit later bedtime, not always the same meal times and things like that. So it's good to sort of maybe 2 or 3 weeks ahead of the beginning of school, make sure that you get onto the schedule that you will be on when you're in school. So that's really important to have a healthy bedtime. That means 8 o'clock at the latest, maybe before that, between 7 and 8. Think about getting ready for bed, having a good night's sleep, at least for a kindergartner, at least 10 hours of sleep, having healthy meals. And again, if you're nervous, it's great to talk about it. It's great to do things that help you feel calm and ready. It's great to visit the school ahead of time, talk to the teacher. The school is a wonderful resource to help you manage that stress and help everyone feel excited about this transition.
And I think a big part of that is to model that for our children.
Yes.
So if I am stressed out, maybe I can say, you know what, Bergen, I need mommy needs a minute. I'm going to breathe.
I just want to remind everyone that when you register for kindergarten before the first day of school, you do need to see your pediatrician or your family physician, whatever your healthcare provider is, to do a kindergarten physical. They'll give you a copy of your vaccinations, make sure all your vaccinations are up to date for age, and they'll do a physical exam based on a visit in the past year. So it's important to get that done before the first day of school. So in this era of COVID-19, one of the best ways we can prevent getting sick or having serious illness is to get the COVID-19 vaccination. and I highly recommend that. Anyone age 5 and over can currently get the vaccination. I encourage getting completely vaccinated for anyone eligible because that is the best way to prevent infection. So when you register for kindergarten, you need to go to the doctor and get a kindergarten physical exam. In order to register, you need to show that you've had all of your vaccines and that you've had a physical exam with your pediatrician or family physician in the last 1 year. So we're going to practice today with Seymour. Hi, Seymour. How are you doing today? You getting ready for kindergarten? Oh, good. I'm Dr. Nelson. We're going to do a few things to make sure you're healthy and ready to start school. Okay, the first thing we want to do is see how big you are, how much you've grown. Let's come over here and we will see how tall you are. If you can stand up with your back, turn around. Yeah, good job. Back to the wall, stand up tall, and we see how tall you are. Very good. And then we also want to see how much you weigh. You can stand on the scale, step on the scale, and we'll see how much you weigh. Wonderful. Oh my goodness, you've grown, Seymour. Getting big. All that good food you've been eating, yeah? Good. So we have to check a few things to make sure you're healthy and ready to start school, okay? None of these things hurt. The first thing I'm going to do is listen to your heart. Do you know where your heart is, Seymour? That's right. I'm going to listen to the left side of your chest. Boom, 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 boom. Sounds good. Do you want to listen? All right, let's see. Gotta find your ears. Good job. There we go. Do you hear it? All right, very good. Then I listen to your breathing. So I'm gonna listen to the front and the back of your chest to make sure your lungs are nice and healthy. Can you take a deep breath in? Good. Blow out. Good job. Deep breath in. Blow out. One more time. Good job. Thank you so much. The next thing I want to do is look in your mouth, and I'll take my light and shine it in and say, I can see your teeth. Are you brushing those teeth? Good job. Next thing I'm going to look in your ears. I'm going to take a quick look and make sure that they're nice and healthy so you can listen to your teacher. Good job. All right, then we might do a few more things, like have you squat down and stand up, yay, and walk on your heels, and walk on your toes.